Hello friends, welcome back again. In this video, let's build a bottom sheet with two buttons, delete and rename, that appears in edit mode, just as does the edit toolbar. As we've seen in a previous video, a bottom sheet is a special case of a layout. It is a small collapsing surface that can be expanded at the bottom on top of everything else. It is usually used to access key features and tasks. To have a layout act as a bottom sheet, the root element should be a coordinator layout, and some additional behaviors should be added to the bottom sheet. In our case, we already have a coordinator layout here, so let's jump to the bottom of the file, the activity gallery file, and add a linear layout as our bottom sheet. Match parent for the width and wrap content for the height. Give it an ID and name it bottom sheet. Then add two special values or variables. The first one is app behavior layout or layout behavior, and give it bottom sheet so that it knows that it should act as a bottom sheet. Then we want to be able to swipe it down to hide it, so add the behavior hideable and set it to true. By default, give it an orientation and set it to horizontal. Inside of it, we need two buttons, the delete and the edit button. So let's create them first. Here in drawable, new vector asset, we need the edit button, this one here, and I want it to be round. So give it a moment here, round. Okay, I see round edit. Save it, finish, and create another one for the delete button. Same thing here, delete, take this one and make it round. Okay, nope, next, finish. Okay, now our button needs to have a subtitle, so let's put everything inside a linear layout. That wrap content and wrap content. Orientation, make it vertical. Inside of it, first of all, add an image button. Same thing, wrap content and wrap content. Close it, and as a background, give it the delete button here. Okay, now let's add a text view. Same thing, wrap content, and for the text, just type in delete. Okay, we have it here, but I want them to be centered. So here, inside the linear layout, set gravity to center, and that's it. Let's copy this and paste it for the second one, which is edit round, and update the text, edit. Let's add some spacing between these two. Here for the first linear layout, add a margin end of 90 dp. And something else, I want them to be aligned or centered inside the bottom sheet. So jump up to the bottom sheet, set gravity to center 2, and let's add some padding of 16. Okay, that's better. Also, I want to have a little shadow here, little shadow effect. For that, at the same level, let's add elevation, set to 8. We won't see anything yet because our layout doesn't have a background color. So let's add the background color, use the white color, and now we can see it here. We're nearly done here. We just need to give our buttons some IDs. The first one is button delete, and the second is button edit. Okay, now let's jump to the code and start with the variables. Private late init var, we need a bottom sheet of type linear layout, and we also need to control the behavior of this bottom sheet with a variable, and this one is a bottom sheet behavior of type behavior, and we need to tell it what is the type of the bottom sheet to control. As we've written here, it's a linear layout. Okay, now inside the onCreate, initialize these values. First one, bottom sheet, find view by ID, r.id.bottomSheet, then the behavior, which is a bottom sheet behavior from this bottom sheet here, so that this object knows which layout to control. By default, our bottom sheet is visible, but I want it to be hidden until I long click the items. So set the state of the bottom sheet behavior to bottom sheet behavior dot state hidden. Copy this, and let's jump down to the on long click listener to show the bottom sheet at the same time as the edit toolbar. Paste it here and set state to expanded. Also, we need it to be hidden when the close button is clicked. So let's look for the close button, set on click listener, and just here paste our line and keep it as state hidden. Now let's try this. Okay, here long click, and we have our bottom sheet. If we close it, it disappears, and that's exactly what we want. Okay guys, this is it for this one. In the next ones, we'll see how to update the name of a record in the database and how to remove one or many records. Stay tuned.